Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring our second hitter of the night to the grid, all the way from Kings Bay, Georgia, Mr. Corey Culver.
It's okay. All right. Yeah.
Once again, guys, Mr. Corey, you are going to get 3 minutes. 3 minutes to hit 8 golf balls. I'm going to give you a 1-minute warning as well as a 30-second warning. It appears as though all the grid workers are in place, so that means, Corey, at this time, that grid is yours!
All right, so we got Corey Culver, who came out of the veteran division here at Barefoot Resort in the Amateur Long Drive World Championship. And he's an active Marine, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He had a little story he told me before hitting today. When I asked him, because he competed last year in the Open division, and he said when he asked for, he had to get leave to come up here to do this.
What did his superiors say?
They said if he didn't come back with the belt, there was going to be some interesting
No,
stuff.
that's pressure.
Yeah,
That's pressure.
He didn't really go into it, but it was led to believe that it wouldn't be good.
So when he's up there sweating a little bit, that's more about what he's got to deal with when he gets back.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I like about him though. He accelerates through the impact zone better than most of the guys out here.
That's a really good ball going down the right center of the grid right there.
His hand snap at the bottom. The whole deal, you can have same swing speed, 2 guys, one of them's decelerate, one's accelerate. This guy accelerates through impact like nobody's business.
Critter, what are you seeing right there? I mean, that was a
Y'all
rip.
make some noise for Corey!
I'm seeing a good golf swing. He, like Sean said, he accelerates the club well down at impact. I think he needs to spin the first couple. He needs to get a little better spin rate on some of these last few balls.
Ooh.
That was hit well, a little bit of a riser.
Yeah, a little
so it rises a little bit, so the spin rate's a little too high. Hitting into the wind and hitting into this much wind, spin rates are very important.
By the way, speaking of wind, fellas, we put down on the grid for 3 days. Back here in the broadcast booth, it's not as breezy. It's kind of nice.
It feels good.
Well, these guys are hitting in the worst absolute conditions you could want as a long driver. Headwind, 20-plus miles an hour. The grid is soft. It's not going to roll.
Corey,
So people out there seeing 280, 290 drives, they're thinking, this ain't no long drive. Now, let me tell you something. If it was a reverse and it was a hard fairway, these balls would be well into 350-plus areas. Maybe a few out 380, 390. These guys are really hitting the ball. And this kid here,
wow,
he is in balance. And that is the main thing, is balance and square in the face.
Yeah, he caught one about
30
a ball
seconds
ago that
there.
had a
30
lot less
seconds.
spin.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game, man, is spin.
This is his last ball. Let's see what he can do. He's been good on the last ball all weekend. And he did not disappoint.
He did not. I think
It
that's his
appears
best
that all 8 balls
of
have
the
gone
8
to
balls.
the grid.
Do you think he heard
Crowd,
his
y'all make some noise for
commanding
Mr.
officer?
Corey Culver!
In the background, in the back of his
He was
mind.
like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I got to get this.
I think you may be right. He may have. So, Corey Culver, by the way, he's what, like 26 years old? He's a kid.
But you know what?
From Georgia.
I wouldn't mind having a guy like that protecting the country when it came down to it. On his last ball, he hits it in.
Hey, by the way, when you go down to talk to him after this, we got a note here that says he packed 30 pounds for this trip.
How much of that was weaponry?
I want to know what exactly made up the 30 pounds.
I'm thinking,
Okay.
I'm thinking Waffle House. Waffle House, Huddle House. I'm gonna go interview him. If you don't mind.
All right, so we got the Loophole team up there getting the reins, getting the artists right now. We'll be right back here at Barefoot Resort at the 2018 Amateur World Long Drive Championships.